Marvin Veras gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, number 13, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're coming off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
In now for the O's, Chris Owings. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Pitts giving chase, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Hold strike 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, David Tejada. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Tejada, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able?
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. O's nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. William Tran will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Settling in now, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Keane is there for it. 1 out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He starts the day leading the entire American League in slugging. You talk about power. He's an extra base hit and home run machine. Definitely fun to watch, and always a safe bet that he's going to put on a show.
In now, Rafael Diaz. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Coming to the plate now, Boof Bobo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Bobo is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield. Controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Here's a high pop-up. Darno is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
Now to the plate, Jeremy Pitts, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Diaz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball, that's it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Rays strand just the 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. He stays alive, still 2-2. On the ground to the right side. Hits. Scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Coming to the plate now, Robbie Keane, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Keane playing here in his age 34 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Ball, 1 strike.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
3-1 to him now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Ryan.
Into the box,
Bentley.
Ryan Bentley. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
So 1-1 home. is a fastball that misses. The 2-1 home in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home gets him looking up around the letters.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Kenji Sands. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Connor Pitts. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Baseman, Connor Pitts.
Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Pitts manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed a second baseman. But I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Stepping in, Jeff Pitts. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard down the line. Oh, what a stop. The throw to first. Hats off to that one.
Batting 7.
So a fine play down there at the hot corner to take a base hit away, and that would appear to be a good segue to check out the league leaderboard for team fielding percentage. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Now at the plate, John Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Missed with a breaking ball. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping in, Gabriel Marcus, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Marcus.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Takes a knee-high fastball. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Misses, ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pitts on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Sammy Pitts batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pitts stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. Is penciled into the outfield today, but most often he's thought of as a third baseman.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Ball two.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Another full count pitch home. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat, and he continues to make this pitcher work.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Standing in, Leonardo Asensio. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Pitts on at first, nobody out. And that misses 1-1. He's running. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Into the box, Jesse Pitts, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now the 1-0. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now. Rafael Diaz would be next. And the Rays are in the hit column.
There's a danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
In now, Rafael Diaz. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1 misses, ball two.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Throw over to the bag, a dive, but he's back. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Chris Owings now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
That's
3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. In front of a changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Once again a 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready now for Baltimore, David Tejada. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
One out now in the Orioles' fourth, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2-0 count and the pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. Pulled toward right center field. Pitts is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now batting, Boop Bobo. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Tejada is after it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The 1-2. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
As a look, now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roll. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Striding in, John Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking at his career totals, Pitts is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now in the box, Sammy Pitts. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Pitts at second. Pitts on at first with 2 down. It's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. Pitts is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Phil Elam answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Leonardo Asensio will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played 4 full. The Rays are out in front 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Bentley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's fouled away. Ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Well hit to right, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now at the plate, Gabriel Marcus. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
1-1, here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Nope.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. The 3-2 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Marcus, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's the 1-2 delivery. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. It is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. Orioles lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Bentley moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Rafael Diaz. The pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Standing in now, Boop Bobo, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tejada on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Hitting off for the Orioles, the right fielder, number 13, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hard hit ball to second. Pitts has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Ready once again, Chris Owings. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Owings, 28 years old. He was taken in the 30th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now. Another 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Center fielder, number 12.
At the plate, David Tejada. First pitch of the at-bat. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Fastball that just misses inside.
1-2.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hits into shallow center. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-0. So coming to the plate, Connor Pitts. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Connor Pitts.
And the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Ozuna is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Stepping up now, Jeff Pitts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Now another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Into the box, John Pitts. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
No strike.
Now the 2-0 home. 2-1 to count. Pitts, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Sammy Pitts. No balls and a strike to count. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll be back in standing up. Runners are at first and third, one away. Down and away, ball one. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Throw over to the bag. Runners back. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2. Leonardo Asensio will be next. Another full count pitch on its way, and he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now at the plate, Leonardo Asensio. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Struck him out, so 2 men are dead here, but there's still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Stepping in now, Rafael Diaz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. 3 runs already home here. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Two and two count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The 2-2 one more time. He's taken high above the zone.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
Another full count offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Tejada will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 5 and the Orioles nothing. Back here on the show. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room right here. This guy's absolutely dealing, throwing a no-hitter, but that pitch count's getting up there. He's going to have to be super efficient in these later innings if his manager's going to give him a shot.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Back up the middle. Hits right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, first baseman, Robbie Keane.
So striding in, Robbie Keane. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Keane stands at first with one out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Ball even at 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Tampa Bay leads this one 5-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Bobo.
Patrick Bobo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-1. Popped him up. Darno is under it. One out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Standing in, Jeremy Pitts. Now here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ground ball right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor.
Stepping up to the plate, Connor Pitts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1. High pop-up. Marcus waits on it. And the inning is over. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. But they hold a 5-0 lead. Gabriel Becerra has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Gabriel Becerra.
Kenji Sands will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
I'll tell you what, D-Row, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
Into the box, Gabriel Marcus, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
You know what they say, Dan? The way to get to the big leagues from an offensive standpoint, you better be able to hit that fastball. And this power pitcher missed over the heart of the plate consistently. On the flip side, the finesse guy was on point.
You know, this was like watching one of those days when Tommy John used to have that real good sinker ball, a guy like Frank Tanana. You don't have to throw 95 to 100 to get big league hitters out. As we saw in this one here, if you can finesse and move the ball in and out, you can win at the big league level.
The 2-2 lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Oh, and this one's dangerously up and in as he hits the deck here. It's ball 3 now. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
From the stretch, takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
2-2.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Sands leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Missed with a slider. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Owings now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
Hey.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two.
One strike.
Now the 2-1 is in off the plate.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Hit out towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. Two men are on with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rays are in front 5-1. Genmar Gomez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Genmar Gomez.
Riding in once again, Jeff Pitts. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here's the pitch. Hey now.
1-0.
2 balls and no strikes. The count now at 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box now, John Pitts.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with another 0-2. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Here he comes again, 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, hero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
In now, Sammy Pitts. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 home. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
That's
3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
He's set and a 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance. But after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
At the plate, Leonardo Asensio. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-1. Grounded to the right. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts. Fly ball right down the line in left. Bentley giving chase, and it in fact lands in the corner, fouled. Pitts at third with 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Again, a 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. He'll try again. 1-2. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1.
Those are the ones you remember right there, Dan. That's his 4th RBI of the night, and that doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season.
And you know, as a pitcher, you see what this guy's been doing. You know, he's having a good night. He's a tough guy, and he's a tough guy to pitch around. Some nights you just have to tip your cap. A pretty good night. 4 ribbies in this one here.
Standing in now, Rafael Diaz pulled toward right center field. Ozuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Rays are out in front, 7-1. Will Casillas comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Will Casillas.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-1 home. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was great all night long. Now at the plate, Robbie Keane. He singled his last time up. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty. One man out. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Bentley.
Digging in to try it again. Ryan Bentley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Tampa Bay get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Marvin Veras earned his 5th win of the year as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. William Tran couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.